Hey again, guys. Do you know what I like to do when I come back from Pittsburgh with a cold, just in time for the National? I like to watch Colombo Marathon and look at some baseball cards. So I had to run up to Pittsburgh real quick. I lost one of my dearest friends. Very, very sad week. He was a sports fanatic. They had everything Steelers at the funeral. He and I used to go out to bars and we'd watch games, and back before the internet, we'd get into these arguments over stats or what year a player came up or who won Rookie of the Year. And of course, it was fun because we get into these heated arguments and debates because you couldn't look it up. And so we didn't know. So of course, after the internet came out and you could Google these things, it wasn't any fun to argue anymore. But we'd still argue a little bit, but then we could look it up real fast and know who was right. So just one of my dearest friends. I'm gonna miss him so much. But I did come back with a cold, and I got a special card that I wanted to share with you. And this is not something that you see every day. This is a 1955 Bauman, and I know everybody calls them Bowman. I called them Bauman growing up. I don't actually know which is correct, but I heard a card specialist, call them Bauman recently, and I was like, well, that's what I always called them, but everybody else calls them Bowman. I think Bauman sounds better. I think the spelling of Bauman lends itself to be called Bauman. But regardless, 1955 Bauman card, Whitey Lockman. And this is a salesman's sample. And all the ones I've seen, which haven't been many, appear to have been hand cut. So I have a feeling these came on a sheet. The salesman would cut them out, hand them to store owners, and it's asking them to stock up on boxes of the 55 Bowman cards. And it's a really cool piece of baseball card history. And I love to get things like this. Now, if you're a PSA addict, a lot of the cards I show you, you won't collect because PSA doesn't grade them, but PSA does indeed grade these. So you are able to collect these if you only collect PSA slabs. And then I also got, oh my God, I just heard my wife sneeze. I hope I didn't give her my cold. I picked this up, I never had one, and it's a Donruss rookies, Pedro Martinez. That's a really cool card. You know, it's just a PSA 9, so nothing special. Hey, I'm getting ready to drop my second edition of my newsletter, and I will put the link in the description to subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate all the wonderful comments and the support. Not sure, I teamed up with Adam over at Splendid Sports Cards. We've been having a lot of fun with it, and I'm not sure how many subscribers we're up to. I know we were well over 200 last time I checked before I left town, but I'll put the link in the description if you're interested in subscribing. I have another Scarce set that has a little bit of interesting nuance and mystery and history to it. So we'll be dropping that probably during the National. So, I lived in Miami, so I use, I guess I use music terms with my newsletter. We're going to be dropping the next one. That's what they used to say when they were dropping an album or dropping a single. Pardon me, I'm a little hopped up on cold medicine. But anyway, I look forward to seeing you at the National. I'm hoping to feel better before then. And Rick had some shirts made with the Misfits, with the new logo, the new caricature that Scott over at Reindeer Studios made for us. So I'm so excited to get that. And I'm going to be taking these masks I got. So Rick and I are going to walk around the National and have some fun, being the grumpy old Muppets. Hey, I hope to see you. I'm looking forward to the National. Thanks for watching.